Hey, yeah, Matthew here, psychologist in Ottawa. So, in this year of compassion that I am calling everyone to participate in, one of the things that I think that gets in our way is when we start to experience compassion fatigue. Compassion fatigue is kind of like emotional burnout. You start to feel like the world is full of jerks and no one understands what's good. You might just feel kind of exhausted by humanity. Things that ordinarily wouldn't bother you so much bother you a lot and you just can't shake it. Things like that, where you're just feeling overwhelmed by the tasks at hand. This can happen to lots of people, especially people who are used to being compassionate. Sometimes we can take on too much, or we think our shoulders are sufficiently broad that we can handle anything, and we find our outer limits, which can be quite painful. If you are experiencing compassion fatigue, or if you feel like it's starting to set in, some ways to address it, which sounds simple but probably will feel like a lot of work, would be doing things like trying to spend time in nature. So, I mean, that means like even if you live in a city, going and being in a park, or, going out walking somewhere if you can't, if you don't have a car and you can't get into the forest or whatnot. Being able to do some self reflection and thinking about what your values really are and how you might live them more fully. Also, like exercise, just moving your body and getting back in touch with your physical self tends to make people feel better. In a similar vein, also thinking about, diet and what you're consuming. Are you putting comfort foods in your body, which may be junky and might not actually make you feel good in the long run? Or are you drinking too much? Do you need to think about making a change with, am I caring for myself? Am I caring for my body and my body's needs? Or am I, doing what I feel like I need to do to get through the day to day? These small changes turn out to be actually quite a lot. If you're living more in alignment with your values, if you're caring for yourself more every day, you start to feel less and less depleted, and you start to feel more and more rejuvenated. Uh, and we don't have to do it all on our own either. Like the idea of asking other people for help, whether you do it directly or not, like really it can be around deciding, okay, I'm going to reconnect or connect more with the people in my life who are actually kind to me and who, make me feel good. I mean, you can be direct about it, but even just spending time with people, you don't have to show them all of your terrible boo-boos. Sometimes just being around people and having a laugh can be good. I think it is worth talking with people about the things that are upsetting you, but of course you want to be judicious with who you choose for those audiences, people who you feel like are safe people to be with. These would be ways to walk back from compassion fatigue or to prevent compassion fatigue from really taking up residence inside you. Some things to consider. I'm going to go be with some hearts that beat. Look after yourselves and each other today. Ciao.